Hello everyone, welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert, episode number 13. You may be able to tell, but I've been a little bit sick over the last couple of days, so I haven't been recording, but I have been doing a bunch of work. So let me quickly go through the stuff I've been working on and we can have a look. The first thing I did was I swapped around a lot of this stuff, so this mechanical crafters are now connected to this side of the base, but I've sped things up a little bit. So back here we have a variable speed, what are these things called? Rotational speed controller. It's set to 64. So I've sped up both the belts, and also the mechanical crafter is going a little bit faster. So you can see here the belts here are going much faster than they were before. This has meant that these are now using much less SU, and that's given us a whole bunch of SU that we could use to transfer over to this guy. So this guy is using now a lot more. It's going very, very fast. And yeah, so now I don't have to worry about the things that I use a lot going too slow and the things I don't use too much taking up all of the SU. I also added this mechanical press with a basin and a blaze burner so that we can do the basin based pressing stuff without having to swap them around. That was kind of annoying. And yeah, you can see here why is the gauge on 0 but the stress unit is actually high? That's weird. Anyway, I've also done some decoration in here, not too fancy. The roof is kind of the same. I just took the wall pattern into here and I used Jasper on the ground because I thought that was pretty interesting. The other thing I've been working on is I moved this energizing orb to here, and I've set it up so that now we put our inputs in here and they go through and they end up here. So we got a whole bunch of energized steel, which is cool, and I'm using the 3 energizing rods. I also have them hooked up via solar panels, so they're getting their power passively. I don't have to keep putting in coal, which also reminds me that I did the same thing over here. This is also a solar panel powering all of these machines. Let me put all this in here. Oh, the other thing you'll notice, my pickaxe. That is super fast now, and that's because I made the pressurizer, the pipe pressurizer, and put a solar panel on that again. So yeah, now all of our crafts and things with the pipes is going to be fast. I haven't really done anything over here. That's kind of the same. Over here, or up here I guess, I've made, I should probably put some void upgrades so they're not just items sitting there. But yeah, we have cobblestone and andesite being made here. These are actually, we have a draw controller at the back here, so I have oak trim joining them all together, and there's a draw controller there. And if you look over to the right of that, I also have some thermal machines. We have the pulverizer, another pulverizer, and redstone furnace, and that's making gravel, sand, glass, and slag out of the cobblestone. So it's just got a pretty simple XNet thingy, making sure everything goes in the right slots and everything. So that's pretty much everything that I've done inside. I still have this guy going. Yeah, you can see still chopping wood. I think that's everything inside done. Oh, I have finished all of the decoration as well. Oh, I guess I'm missing the fence. There should be a steel fence going all the way around. But yeah, for now I've just covered everything in, so I think it looks alright. I still want to change out the floor, give it some sort of, I don't know, pattern or something, just to make it look a bit more interesting. Out here, I've also been doing a bunch of work. So over here, I made a cactus farm, but it's not working for some reason. So there's 0 cactus in this drawer here. And I think it's because I'm using, the factory hopper. The factory hopper, oh wait, they're all here. It is working. I just haven't been getting them in the right place. Do I not have an extraction thingy in there? Oh no, I lost the cactus. I thought I had an extraction thingy in there. I do. Low extraction module. Okay, so why isn't it working? Let's have a look. It should go... Maybe I'm missing a piece or something. That's really weird. They all seem to be hooked up. Okay, and then it should go into here. Poisonous potato. I should probably do something about that actually. Is it trying to put it in there? Let's disconnect that. Is that going to work now? I'm pretty sure it should work. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, wait, maybe you can't extract out of the... Ah! Huh. How strange. Okay, I'll figure that out later on. But I guess it is working. I thought it wasn't working. Yeah, let me put the sand back. Oh. Okay, let me fix this. Okay, it looks like you can't suck directly out of the hopper because now that I have it's going into a barrel and now it's sending it across. Okay, well that's weird. Let's fill this back in. And, oh wait, no, we still got 0 here. Oh, maybe it hasn't arrived yet. Here it comes. Okay, now it's filling up. Phew. I've also added some carrots and potatoes, which will be useful today once we get into some of the stuff that I'm going to do. But yeah, other than that, this is not that much different. Over here, I have been extremely busy with the bees. We have lots of different kinds of bees. I have bees making all of this stuff. So most of these now are at 32 stacks already. Only the ones that are byproducts, not the main product. I don't have a zinc bee and I don't have a cobalt bee. So you can see there's only 2 stacks of cobalt and 5 stacks of zinc. But everything else is all full. Oh, and I guess only 25 stacks of honeycomb. Yeah, so I've been using mostly the frosty bee and the electrum bee to make the energized ingots. I put a basic fluid tank here with the honey so that I can get the honey to make more apiaries, which I have one more. This one just has 3 bees in it, so we got a bit more space here. But this one here is totally full, so there's 1 bee there, or 2 bees there, and 7 more still in the hive, so we can't fit any more in here, like realistically. Another thing I did was this smelting area here. It was just 1 before, but it was too slow. It was backlogging, so I put 3 lavas with fans blowing in it, so that should make everything go 3 times faster. I could do something even more where we have like the belt going out and then the fan blowing more along the belt so that it by the time it gets to the end it'll be fully smelted. So if this still backlogs later on, maybe when there's more stuff coming out, I'll have to think of something to do. But for now, this is good. Let me sleep real quick. And then the last thing I was going to show you, I think that's everything. Yeah, so this tree farm up here is still going from before. I was having trouble where the trees were growing into the arm and like breaking it, but that seems to have fixed itself. I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, the last thing I did was over here we have the silk moth nest, whatever that's called. I have it pointing. I have a sentry turret here, so we were finally able to make the sentry turret. This needed sentry. It needed plastic, but now we have plastic. Oh, so there you can see it's working. It kills them pretty quick, actually. And we have just over a stack. And yeah, it's got unbreaking on it, so... Oh boy. So yeah, we get plenty of shots out of the ammo. I'll have to refill the ammo every now and then to make sure it keeps going up. But yeah, we've got almost 2 stacks now. Oh, and I made a vacuumulator to actually collect them. Probably that could also be a hopper. But anyway, the good thing about the vacuumulator is you can actually put a filter on it. So like it won't pick up my torches here, even though a factory hopper would, because it will just pick up everything. Oh, one more thing that I did. Let me just quickly show you this. This is, oh, I'm going to need some bone meal. Let me get some bone meal, then I can show you how this thing works. Okay, so I put some bone meal in the chest there. Then I grab the knife and we flick the lever. And then we start. And then we start. Why isn't it working? Hey, my block is missing. There should be a block there. Oh, I wonder if I put lava there. Maybe it caught on fire by the lava. Ugh. Alright, I moved the lava down a bit, so now it shouldn't set this guy on fire. And now we should be able to, this time for real, turn it on. Yeah, there we go. And just hold down left click. And this is how we're getting canvas. So in the future, we'll be able to use the aura tools. There's like a machine which can break blocks using a tool that you put on top of it, and we'll put the knife on top of it, and it should automatically break the blocks for us as well. And there we go. We're out of bone meal. Yeah, so the straw ends up in here. You can see it's slowly going up. And yeah, the way it works is basically we just have this dispenser which has the bone meal in it, and then we have a factory hopper here collecting all the items in a 4-block radius. We have this funnel which drops everything that's not a straw into the lava, so we just burn it all, and then we just have a pipe that puts all of the actual straw into this barrel here. So yeah, it's pretty good. It works quite well. Let me just fill this back in again. There. Okay, so before we get into the main part of the episode today, I wanted to address our food situation. I have 2 more cod and chips left, which is not going to last very long. And I just collected a bunch of the quests. We didn't get any food out of that. So I think what I'm going to do is the culinary construct mod is in this pack, and this allows us to combine foods and get out a where should I put it? I'll just put it here for now. So you can combine food and make sandwiches out of it, and then you get all of the stuff combined. So one of the things we do have is what's the name of the mod that adds this thingy? I think it's I don't know what it's called. What mod adds this? I don't know, whatever it is. It adds 5 different food groups. And if you have 100% in all of them, you get a bunch of buffs. So we got 100% protein and vegetables and 60% grains. So we're getting these buffs from it. And if I had 100% fruit and sugar as well, we would get even more buffs. So the way the mod works is you put bread here because we're making a sandwich, and then you put your ingredients in here, and so you can see here we have cooked chicken sandwich because it's got cooked chicken and bread, and we get +5 grains and +5 protein, and then we can add the other food groups and we get more of everything. So we get +4 now of grains, fruits, and proteins, and we add some vegetables. We get grains, fruit, protein, and vegetables. And then we add honey, and we get grains, sugar, fruit, protein, vegetable. All the 5 food groups. So this is not the most. If I think you can do like other more complicated foods in here, and you get more complicated output, and you get more grains, sugar, fruit, protein, whatever. But this is like so easy. I have heaps of carrots. I have a bunch of chicken. This is easy to get. Apples, maybe we'll have to make a tree farm to get apples. And of course, honey is very easy to get. So yeah, we have, oh, why doesn't it stack with those two? Oh, this one is 3.5 and that one is 2. Sugar, protein. This doesn't have everything. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think because we didn't have, I shouldn't have made that many stacks. We ran out of apples before we made everything. Anyway, so this is how I think I'm going to make my food from now on. Just like, yeah, just like this, basically. We'll get all of the 5 food groups that way, as long as I eat this one. And yeah, that'll be very handy. I'll keep eating the quest food just until we finish it all off. But today, what I wanted to do is, the thing that's limiting us now is plastic. What I really want to get into is obviously refined storage. This is pretty straightforward to get into. We should be able to make all of these things right now. And in fact, we should even be able to make the controller right now, I think. Yes. Machine casing, yes. So machine casing is seared brick, quartz enriched iron, pewter, and machine frame. So we can certainly make that. So yeah, I think we could make this right now. But I do want to get our power situation sorted because we want to have a decent amount of power to power refined storage. And the main thing that's making that difficult, if we look at solar panel is how I'm going to make my power to begin with. We need to have lots of capacitors. And to make lots of capacitors, you need lots of plastic. And right now, up until this point, I've been making plastic by crude oil in there and getting the LPG out there and putting it in here and turning it into, oh, how come it's there? That's weird. Turning it into plastic that way. But there is a better way. And that way is via biodiesel. So this is the way I was doing it before via LPG. But if we do it via biodiesel, we get a bunch of extra. So we get glycerol, which is useful for making speed upgrades and things. But yeah, this is completely renewable. So we need ethanol, which if we click on the pneumatic craft one, we can make ethanol via potatoes and yeast culture. Potatoes doesn't make the most. I think apples is probably a good one. We could get lots of apples if we had a tree farm. But we'll do potatoes for now because I have plenty of them. And yeast culture we make with mushrooms and water. So mushrooms I'm going to do, well, hang on, let me show you mushrooms in a minute. So we need ethanol, and the other thing is we need vegetable oil, and that's very easy. That's just basically seeds in a thermopneumatic processor, and we get vegetable oil out of it. It could be seeds or it could be, I think carrots would go there and you get a little bit less. Yeah, carrots. But yeah, so that's how we're going to do plastic. It's all totally renewable. We just need some food. But the way we're going to do mushrooms is, what is it called? Fungal? No. That's it. Spore recreator. So this thing you put in mushrooms and a bit of power and it gives you the same mushrooms back out again. We had some ink mushrooms that we got from the Undergarden. I'm going to use ink mushrooms because then we get to use them to make black ink as well. But yeah, it just needs the industrial full-growing plastic. It needs nocturnal powder, which, do we have some of that? I feel like we got some of that from a quest. Yes. That's good, because that's actually kind of annoying to make. We need to make it in an alchemy table. Mycelium, and the main thing is the pity machine frame, which is some of the quests are going to call for that anyway. I think it's, here. So we just need to make leaded concrete. And this will actually be a good place where we'll start making some create machines to make, lots of this kind of concrete here, because we need quite a fair bit of leaded concrete over time to make the pity machine frame. So I think we need these for a bunch of things, right? Yeah, simple machine frame, which we then need to make all of the advanced machine. So it'll keep going on and on. So we're going to make the create. I'm going to set up another furnace generator up there, and we'll get the machine initially set up. We'll just manually put stuff in for now until we get the refined storage set up. But that's where we're going to make our create machines that stick around for the rest of the series. Alrighty, so I think we put water here and there, and then I think, oh, we might actually want to put it further down. Wait. Because we wanted to go into a mechanical mixer. Oh, I didn't get a basin. So there's the basin. Yeah, I think what we want is actually for this to be like 2 blocks down. Okay, I think that's it. They all need to be water sources. And there, and now it's filling up with water. Okay, whew. Let me fill this in so that we don't accidentally break it. And then we need, what else do we need in here? Let's see. We need this one. This one. It is gravel plus slag plus clay. So let me grab a bunch of those things and we'll put all them in here. Alright, so we have a drawer with the ingredients. I'm going to put a storage downgrade so it only fits 1 stack each. This is because we'll eventually have the the refined storage system exporting into here, and we don't want it to have too much stuff in here. So we need to have 2 pipes, one with an extraction module, and that should put everything in here. We might want to do a stack limiter as well. Let's just grab a stack limiter. One of these guys. That way, we only want 1 of each item in there, right? We don't need to have everything. And putting a stack limiter set to 1 will mean we'll limit to 1 item of each thingy. Clay ball, 1 clay, 1 slag, 1 gravel. And then we put our mixer. Come on, get out of that. Like so. And we need another cog. I guess we could just stick it there. Is that gonna mix it? Oh, it needs 2 slag. Okay, so let's put 2. We can limit it to 2 out of each type. That's fine. It doesn't matter if there's extra stuff in there. Okay, so then we fill it up with water. And then we fill up with all of the ingredients. And then it'll mix it. And we get a bucket of concrete. Okay, next we need... That'll stop now because it's full of liquid concrete. So now we need to get the water out of there. I mean, not the water. The concrete out of there into this guy. And for that, we're going to use a smart fluid pipe hooked up to fluid pipes hooked up to a mechanical pump. I wonder if we can do it underneath. Is that possible? That will save space. Ah, that's fine. We'll have to deal with the water for a second. So you like so, and then I'm getting wet. You, and the pump back up to there. Not like that. Like, no, not like that either. Like that. Yes. And then we have... now we don't need the water anymore. Go away. Now we need a cog here. And... oh, we also need a bucket of the concrete. Oh, no. It's going to take the water out first? That's annoying. There we go, got the concrete. So we can put that in the filter. And then we send you up here. And I guess you can come across a bit further. And we need a vertical gear shaft. Like so. And boom. Now we should be getting the concrete. Wait, why is there no water in there? Did I mess up the water? Let me just temporarily put the water back in. Okay, and then, oh, that'll only make half a bucket, but that should still... Oh, the water's going in. Okay, yeah, so the liquid concrete is pumping out. Very good. But how come the water's not going back in? That's very strange. Oh, the pipe's connected. Okay, we don't want that to happen. Can we disconnect? Nope, nope. How do we disconnect the pipe so they don't join? Oh, is that enough actually? Maybe that's all we need. That would be handy if that is all we need. Oh, it is all we need, yes. Okay. Maybe I'll leave that there so that I can see what's going on. Okay, so now we have that, and now we need the stamper. How are we going to do this? Oh, I know. Give me back. Put you there, and then another vertical. Why does it do that? There we go. Boom. Now we should be getting concrete. Yes, we got concrete. Okay. Now, where should we put the concrete? I guess we could have another oak drawer here. Alright, and then we get, oops, the pipes. Boom, boom. Make sure you don't connect. Where's the pipe wrench? Yeah. So not you. And boom. And then boom. And then we should get the concrete into here. Wait, why is it half a concrete slab? Oh! I need to make sure the recipe filter is set to a full concrete slab. There we go. Now it won't try to make it when it's only half. Can I join them together at least? Phew. Yeah, so now it will wait until it has a full 1,000 millibuckets before it makes a concrete block. Very good. Okay, so now we are cooking. All we have to do is fill this up with clay, slag, and gravel. In fact, if I put... see, because we need 2 slags, I could put another slag in the other slot. This will be handy when we're doing manual loading, but I think when you automatically load it, it won't load up twice as many. That's alright. Okay, so we're making regular concrete now. Let's grab that. Oh, actually, let me lock this. And now let's grab it. Now we can make leaded concrete. Here, just by combining it with a lead plate. Boom. That is this quest done. So now we can make the pity machine frame, which is, I think, do we already have all of these machines? I mean, these pieces. Pity machine frame. Maybe we don't have iron mechanical components. Yes, we do. Oh, we have heaps. Okay, let's just make the 4 because we'll definitely need them. All right. That was a few quests. So we made storage downgrade. Oh, that'll give us some food at least. More shrimp. Nigiri. What did we make here? Oh, we made the smart fluid pipe. And we made the pity machine frame. Okay, so I think we could probably just make this. No, we don't have mycelium. Where's a good way to make mycelium? No. No. I think the best way actually is... Oh, I know. Oh, there's a forest around here that had a lot of it. Yeah, here. Right here. Yeah, here we go. That's easy. I think I didn't have silk touch the last I was here. What's glowcelium? Okay, but this will do. We don't need a lot. There we go. Okay, now we can make this. And the ink mushrooms. So here, and we'll need a solar panel to run it. Oh, luckily I already have a solar panel. I think I have an ender, lens of ender. Yeah, that means the lens of ender is used so that we can use the solar panel while inside, so it doesn't need to have line of sight. Still needs to be run during the day, but it doesn't need line of sight. Now, question. Where should we put this? I'm thinking we just put it over here. There's no real reason for it to go anywhere else. And now this guy, where do we want all these things to go? So we do want, we'll want to use XNet to automate this production and make sure we get the bits where we need them to go. So let me get that sorted out. Okay, so we take out, oh boy, we take the mushroom out of the drawer and we put it into the spore thingamajiggy. So we extract items from you and we insert only mushrooms. I like to keep things filtered even though it's quote unquote impossible for it to do it wrong, just to make sure it actually is impossible. Let me just remove that for a second so I can see what's going on. Okay, how come we don't have power? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, and then so now you should be getting power? No, why not? Wait, you should definitely be getting power. That's weird. Does it need power like from the top or something? No, it says it's got power. Okay, if I look at the JEI thingy, it has power here. But here it says nothing. Oh, and it needs water, doesn't it? I think it needs water. That may be why we're not getting anything happening. Let me just put a bucket of water in and see. Does it use the water? It probably does. I don't remember exactly how this works. Okay, so let's get some water. And put you in there. And okay, now it's working. And yeah, it does consume the water. Okay, so we need to get it filled up with water like constantly. But for now, let's take the mushrooms out of here. Item, extract, and insert them back in here. Oh, in there. So they should go into there, but then they should be immediately taken out and put back in there. Yeah, so and then when this fills up, we want to take items out of there and we'll put them into down here where we'll start using them, but that will be in a second. We need to figure out how we're going to get water to keep going in here. We could do the same as what we did with create, but then we'll need a power source for create. I think the aqueous accumulator, this is probably doable. Water reagent. We need an alchemy table for that. Okay, so it was water condensator. That's what I was thinking of. That's what we needed. Let me put this guy, I guess, just like right here. You gotta put a bucket of water. Oh, I need another bucket of water on either side of it. You can give it power to make it work faster, but I don't think I need to bother. That's going to be slightly painful because I'd have to bring the power down to there, and we'll just avoid all of that. Like so. And now you should be collecting water. Yeah, there we go. And now I will... I kind of want to leave this space... Wait, no. I think I can put this space here. We're going to have a machine here, so I'm going to have to go around like that. Okay, so then we can take the fluid out of there. And let me make sure I only put water in there so we can just grab water. And we want to put it in here. Let's briefly disable that. Filter it to only be water. And this one will be extracting and enable it. And we should start getting water in there now. Very good. There we go. Okay. So now this will slowly fill up with ink mushrooms. Once it's full, they should start accumulating into here. And then once we have our ink mushrooms, we can make yeast culture by putting it into, a thermopneumatic processing plant with a bit more water. So we have a bunch of these already made. Like so. Oh, this is going to need pressure, isn't it? Is it going to need pressure? It needs temperature, 30 degrees, which is slightly above, right? 26? Ooh. No. Yes, it needs between 30 and 60. So I'm going to need to warm that up a little bit. Let me think about that for a bit. But before we worry about that too much, I'm going to also insert water into there. Can I grab... no. I'll have to... let me grab some water. I'm going to need water. So we extract from here, and we'll also... we'll also want some ink mushrooms to go into here. Ink mushrooms. Like so. And we'll do it by round robin so that it'll start to get some. I think this thing makes... Oh, it doesn't have power. Oh, it's nighttime again. Oh boy. Yeah, how many does this make each time? Is it like... I think it's 1 or 2, right? No, it's 2 each time. Yeah, so that's fine for half of them to go in here. So now this needs to have 30 degrees temperature. How can we get the temperature up just slightly? So this is not the answer. This is too hot. It needs to be between 30 and 60 degrees. I'm running out of inventory space now. Let's get rid of that. I think the answer is actually going to be the external heater. Yeah, this thing. It needs power. Yeah, see, it says, and I think it provides, just enough power. Okay. That it's exactly what we want. But I just did a quick time check, and we are way over time. So I think what I'm going to do is just finish off these machines here, and then we'll go through it together, because I want to get this done this episode, but I also don't want to go too far over time.
A few moments later.
All right, we are almost done. The one thing I have left that I want to do is put that, that there, and fill it up with glycerol. So we need to take it out of, wait, which one? The mixer. This guy. So we need to extract, wait, what do we extract here? No, so this one we can extract because, yeah, it already has, everything is filtered. So extract there and insert glycerol and go. So that should be taking it out. Yep, there it goes. All right. And that should keep everything moving along. Okay, so this was kind of tricky. The hardest part was getting the temperature range exactly right. If we just head on in, I can quickly show you. Yeah, so I used the external heater, but I had to add some heat sinks here, and then one underneath here to actually get the right temperature in this guy. And also this guy needed the right temperature range. So they both have exactly the right temperature. The rest don't need any heat. They just need pressure. This one does need heat. So there's another external heater down there. Oop, come back. And that's just running at full speed with it's got its own power for that heater there. So that's running there. And it's so that it's getting the full amount of temperature it can get. So we're not quite completely automated. I have to manually fill it up with these guys, carrots and potatoes. Oh, we're out of carrots and we're almost out of potatoes. And I also have to manually fill this up with charcoal or coal. But other than that, everything is pretty much automatic now. Wait, oh, that's carrots go in this one, yeah. Yeah, but so other than that, we're pretty much automatic. I can just grab a bucket and get all of the plastic that I need, which is great. And once we get the refined storage stuff running, we can keep these things stocked up so we don't have to keep doing that. Yeah, so we just keep doing that and it'll keep refilling itself up, and yeah, everything is good. So I think in the next episode, we'll be ready to build the refined storage controller and get refined storage going. But yeah, that's definitely all we have time for. We're well over time, so apologies for the extra long episode, but I'm glad we got all that knocked out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.